we're starting off with 1 pound of our pasta. These are just some fun pumpkin-shaped pasta that we found at Walmart. I'm next coming in with 1 jar of marinara. You can use whatever marinara you like. You can even make homemade marinara if that is your style. I like this one because it's affordable and it smells incredible. Next, we're coming in with 1 jar of Alfredo, and same as the marinara, you can make your own if that's what you prefer, but I want this to be super quick, super easy, super accessible for anyone that just needs a quick weekday dinner. I love making pasta for a weekday dinner because it's just delicious, hearty, and filling. We're gonna season this up with some Italian seasoning. This is my favorite Italian seasoning. I highly recommend it if you can find it at your store. Then, of course, we're gonna do some classics like some onion powder, nice little sprinkle. And then my favorite, some garlic powder. You can even add fresh garlic to this if that's what you like. But I wanna keep it easy and quick, so I'm just doing some powder. Now I'm gonna bring in some red pepper. This is, optional. If you don't like the spice, you don't have to add it, but I think it just adds a great little kick to our dish. And that's it for seasonings. The next thing we're gonna add is 1 bag of mozzarella. I'm using the Philadelphia Creamy Melt. It is hands down the best cheese ever. I love this cheese. It's so creamy, so delicious, and adds the best flavor to any pasta. Now we're gonna go ahead and kind of spread that out a little bit. Don't worry, we will mix this, but I'm just gonna come in with 1 can of mushrooms, and we're gonna add that whole can right on top just to add some extra protein. Make sure you get all those out. Perfect. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put some water in my marinara jar. It'll help us get the rest of the sauce out, and it'll also help cook the pasta. All right, so I filled my jar about halfway with water, and we're gonna go ahead and put that lid back on and give it a good shake so we can get all of that sauce off. And then we're gonna go ahead and pour this on the sides. Actually, it doesn't really matter where you pour it because we are gonna give it a mix, but we gotta have some extra water to make sure our pasta cooks all the way.
Ooh, the aroma is outrageous.
Exactly. That marinara smells so good. All right, it's time to mix this. So we wanna make sure that all that seasoning gets mixed, the Alfredo and marinara get mixed, the cheese, the mushrooms, all that goodness. Now, obviously you can use whatever pasta shape you like. I just think these little pumpkins are so cute, and they're just gonna fill up with all that delicious sauce and cheese. So that's another plus of them. But if you can't find them, some bow ties will work, some penne, some, whatever you like, you can use that style. Okay, let's just make sure we get this fully mixed. All right, that looks perfectly mixed. Now, of course, we're gonna need some real protein in here. So I am gonna throw in a few Italian style meatballs. These are frozen meatballs. You do not need to pre-cook them or thaw them. And we're just gonna kind of throw them here and there. You can add ground beef, some ground sausage. You can add whatever you like to this, but I think mushrooms and meatballs are gonna be the perfect amount of protein for our delicious kind of fall festive 1-pan pasta dish. Okay, I think that's just about enough. We don't need too many because we have those mushrooms in there. And now, before we pop this in the oven, I'm just gonna cover it in some foil that will help steam and cook that pasta and covered so that there is no vents for that steam to escape. Okay, so my oven is set to 350 and this is gonna be in there for 50 minutes. Oh my, this smells so good, you guys. Let's quickly get it onto our oven mitt and let's check it out. Oh, it smells really good, you guys.
So good.
Oh yeah, baby. And you could give it another mix if you feel like you need to, but I feel like it is ready to go. Oh, that pasta's perfectly cooked.
I might eat this whole entire thing.
Oh my gosh, yes, why not? Okay, and then I personally like a little extra cheese, so I'm gonna add some Parmesan cheese. Perfect fall 1-pan pasta.
Spooky pasta.
Spooky. Oh my goodness.
Is it good?
It's perfectly cooked. It's delicious. It's a must try.